This is kind of like doing a Let's Play, except on a platform where I don't have as much control over the volume control. Anyways, welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country. Last time we did World 2, and it was actually kind of embarrassing how I did. But, I mean, we got 35 lives to our name. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I am jinxing it. Come on, game, I dare you to do your worst. Though, like, considering that you're starting to level off with probably my least favorite enemy in the game, whew, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's take bets of how long it'll take to jinx yourself. I'm betting like I feel confident enough in myself to at least get through the first world without doing something dumb. Okay. 2 minutes. I'm changing my bet to 2 minutes before we do something else dumb. Is this the where we get the clap trap bonus? Indeed it is. Now this is kind of more tricky than it looks, because you think you can just bounce on the clap traps and you win the game. It's actually a little more tricky than that, because the clap traps actually have invincibility frames. So you do kind of actually get screwed over if you just try to jump on them, because you fall through, and then they chop your foot, and then the bonus game is over. I actually forgot that we pretty much was playing as Donkey Kong. But I mean, hey, I'll take any opportunity to play as Diddy some more. Oh man, these freaking things. Well, we got through the area they need the barrel for. So, come back out here, Donkey. Protect me with your muscular body. I mean, it's better than just calling my meat shield again. Alright, so... Oh, no. Ooh. It was okay for you to die, but why did you have to take the barrel with you? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because I would have lost the barrel when I went into these cannons anyways. And... other thing is that DK is just right over there. That's why I keep saying this game is stupid easy. When you've played Hero Mode. Fun little trick I like to do, where you like break it from the other side. Graphical exploit or whatever. The sad part was, if I could freaking swap my character, that wouldn't have happened. But because DK was on the lower level and I just had to like jiggle around to get him to come back up there before he got hit, I got hit. I wouldn't have gotten hit if I didn't have to worry about that. I don't care if I just like the 20 million excuse I've made in this live stream. As long as I keep gaining more lives than I lose, I will still feel just as confident with this game as I always do. Oh man, Treetop Town. And another section where, if you're a fan of not a fan of barrel platforming, you kinda get screwed over. Now I know I can get up to this bonus area. Dang it, why didn't that work? Oh, right, I'm supposed to use the vulture. I could've sworn you could do it with the beaver too, though. Let me see if I can get back that life I lost at the very least. Nope, you failed, you dope. Oh, glad that was a well-invested investment of my spare Apple II's measurement of sunlight. And it is time for the barrel blast, which I'll admit, if this wasn't like engraved into my mind, probably be one of the more tricky things in this game. But there is worse, my friends. There is worse when it comes to the barrel platforming. Also, before I never get a chance to actually talk about it, I actually have a mug. Like a travel case coffee mug, except it's a tea mug because I don't drink the salt, the glorified dirt. But it was like one of the pieces that... I mean, I had a feeling that I'd get tripped up on at least one of these barrels. One of these sections I was gonna die on. It was practically inevitable. So, it's probably actually real bad to use DK in these sections, because if you haven't noticed, the cons each have their own way to actually hold the barrels, and Diddy's is a lot better for protecting yourself. Just one of the many cases of Diddy Kong actually being better. Well, you know what trips me up? They put a banana there. So there's probably a secret barrel that saves me from dying there, but I'm just somehow screwing up the failsafe for people who screw up. And that makes me sad on the inside. I don't even have a good excuse for that one. But I was saying, like, one of the earlier pieces I bought from Redbubble was an image of a landscape. This might require a little bit of backstory. So, if you don't know, because it has been a hot minute since I last tweeted about it, but I follow an artist on YouTube that goes by Mailmake. Yeah, I knew there was a secret around here somewhere. And, like, I found her from another YouTuber that I watch that she sometimes shows up on co-op plays with. But she actually has a bit of art history, started out as an art teacher, and from there, like, kind of ended up eventually doing her own YouTube channel, like a semi-spin-off series. But she doesn't really play games, instead she paints games. Specifically like landscapes based on particular video games. And that was a huge tangent to say that this was one of the pieces that she did. And I recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Like youtube.com/mailmakes and search roof tree drop, whatever this level is called. I just know it's the level that is up in the treetops and has all the barrel cans. That's how I refer to this level as. But we can check the name of the level when this is over, but I believe her piece is named after the level. And even if you search Donkey Kong Country, you'll find the video of her painting it. It's one of her older pieces, but I still think it holds up pretty well today. To the point where, like, I actually had one of my mugs based on it. That was a trap. That was a horrible, horrible trap. You'll see why when we get through this bonus game. We probably should, like, showcase each of these bonus games at least once, even though I screwed it up already. We haven't even seen this Ammo Buddy yet. But my strategy for this one is to try to get to the end as quickly as possible, because as you may guess, it's another secret bonus multiplier. So I guess, yeah, like, I could have waited a little bit longer, got a little bit more, and multiplied it a bit, but I'm never confident that I'll have enough time to actually get to it if I don't go for it right away. And I usually get at least 200. I usually get 100 of them just by going through like this. But I just realized how much of a tangent I got. I mean, we got a new game mechanic, and if I'm not gonna be interacting with a chat, I might as well treat it like a Let's Play and, like, make sure everyone's on the same page of how the game works. But here we go. We're all the way back at the checkpoint, and I'm just gonna tell you now, that was the end of the level. Like, if we went like 2 more steps, we would have been at the end of the level. I hate that feature. And yes, that means we gotta go through all of this barrel cannon bull shenanigans again. Probably means I may have made up any lives I lost, but I got this gut feeling that I'm just gonna lose them all again before the end. The joy. Let us embrace the inevitable. But yeah, Mel makes a lot of good stuff on that channel. And she has a Redbubble where you can get prints, and it's kind of like Teespring where you get the prints on various things, including mugs. So for a long period of time, I actually, like, gone to work with a mug of this particular level on it. And it's kind of sweet. It's a little unfortunate because I haven't been able to find that mug for a couple weeks. But I'm sure it'll pop up eventually. In the meantime, I have one of her National Park piece, which, like, I feel like anyone who follows me enough knows that's my favorite piece, just because of how much I frickin' showcase merch of it and stuff like that. Well, I mean, I can go for it again, because it's only one. Yeah, the exit was frickin' right there. Treetop Town. I actually kind of wonder if it's actually named after that. But we can see for sure. I'll keep Funky in mind in case I want to grind for lives. Like, it feels kind of cheap to go back to that first level and just do that over and over again, when I just declared in the previous world that I would try to max out on lives before the end of the playthrough, despite how much I'm freaking dying left and right. Whatever the case may be. Please don't kill me, Brittany, please. Thank you very much. Alright. I think that was just a character model anyways. And you know what? Since a lot of this level is just going to be on these ropes anyways, there you go, DK. Time to showcase how your bulky personality can get you through the tightest of situations. Alright. Never fear. I may become a terrible writer of the vocal English vocabulary. But believe me, I believe we shall get through this in one piece. As much as it may sting me. Alright. Is there even really anything to say about this level? We go for the ropes, we dodge the bees, and we haven't even got hit at least once. I don't even know why I bother putting the red bees. Like, I think red bees are invincible to Winky jumping on them. But it's not like you can get our frog friend in this level at all. Like, I'm even gonna go for the extra life. That's how much of a pro gamer I am. Please ignore, like, the 20 million times I freaking died. How did I die? Actually die to the vultures. Like, I could probably even just, like, jump off the rope and bounce off them to cheese that section. And yet, I died. Oh, I think they just changed the bee color to make it more intimidating. There's no other good reason. I wonder if people can hear my voice, actually, with... And the volume setting's fine. I'm worrying over nothing. The volume setting is fine. Maybe after this level I'll double check real quick. Because it'd be a shame to not even be able to upload this on YouTube. With just how it's been going. Alright, at least... Oh yeah, I did get the life, so I'm at least not losing lives. I at least feel confident enough that we can get through the rest of this game without getting a game over with the stockpile we have. Because there is probably going to be... If I'm dying at some of these earlier levels, there's definitely going to be certain parts later where it's just going to be rest in peace, JackitK. Yeah, I think if I kept that barrel to the very end, I can unlock a secret over there. But I was reckless, so we didn't. Well, that was a bit more of a jump than I thought. Yeah, I guess we can, like, see if Funky has anything cool to say while I, like, check some settings real quick. I forgot the console capture has its own audio settings, so maybe the game was overpowering things this whole time. Yeah. Now, I don't know if DK and Day walked off on their own, or it was a little bit of a Joy-Con drift situation. Now, I I feel pretty confident I can get up there. Come on, Daycon, do your magic. Or we could invest a little help from our friends. Hey, I'd rather get this at the very start of the level than like at the very end of the level. Rain, be bonus time. Now, I'm gonna actually try to be a little bit more optimal this time. Get a few collectibles along the way and then like try to backtrack and get the multiplier later. But I do feel like this is another one of those levels where it's more worthwhile to get the bonus multiplier early on. But I mean, if I keep falling like that... Oh boy, I can't tell if there's actual ice physics or I'm just sucking with the controller right now. Man, we didn't even get to showcase the bonus icon, but yeah, just take my word for it. If we were to like jump that upper area all the way to the right, we get a little multiplier. And I wonder if they're really that much of fools to put Marie and B back here. Nope, they were smart enough to at least put them away for a tiny bit. I forgot to actually bring back the temple theme in the forest level. But in case you can guess, there's a new gimmick where instead of avoiding the beaver ones, they just move side to side or are stationary. This time they chase after us. I mean, like, the game's easy enough to just rush that I never really have too much issue with the things, but they will catch up if you take too long. As you can see, I had plenty of time, but I'm gonna have DK just be out here, do the body grabbing stuff just in case something exactly like that happens. Down? Sure, I'll trust the game. And it's not even oh, I thought I was mess things up just by like being a little too silly, I guess is a good way to put it. Cause yeah, like I guess you do have, I guess the clip clap can't hurt you while you have invincibility frames, but you can't be on top of it while it has invincibility frames. So like if that invincibility framage like goes away, I totally jumped on that clip clap's head. Why are you cheating me out of things I rightfully deserve, video game? Right. Why can't I get that? I could have sworn that was high enough. But fine, we'll play it your way. Because there's no way that this ain't high enough. Alright. Pro gamer strat. If you cartwheel into an enemy, you'll extend the time frame for your cartwheeling, and I believe it works with rolling as well, by an extensive amount. So, like the best way to protect yourself from a wave of enemies. Oh dear! The sad part is like I didn't even have to go down there, I could have just kept climbing upwards. But it wouldn't be a part of this particular playthrough of Donkey Kong Country if I didn't do something stupid at least once in the level. Alright. Plus we got a chance to grind for lives. I mean, I know we lose a life every time we die, but with all these bonuses that are just being thrown our way, I actually kind of wonder if I could like get back to some lives. Plus, I want redemption. I want redemption for the bull cruds that I was delivered in this particular bonus stage when right at the end I jumped in the guy and it didn't count. Nevertheless, that time I did legit screw it up. Maybe I can see why some people don't defend using the control stick to play the video game and prefer going for a more D-pad associated route. I mean, see, we got a life already. We made up for the one we lost. No biggie. That's probably actually even more optimal for our plan to get 99. I don't feel confident with myself to make up this jump, so at least if I screwed it up, I'd be back with our friend Diddy Kong. I wonder if there's actually something down there. It feels like an area they would put a secret, but I guess we'll never know. Candy, save me from my mediocrity. Yes, I shall save. Not even an hour of gameplay and we're already at 38%. I mean, this is a fairly short game if you know what you're doing. Oh no, I want to showcase my favorite mechanic in the video game. Cause you could do it in World 1-1, but I just rushed through the level so quickly we didn't even get a chance to showcase it. But you can actually ride the 10 barrels, and it's so fun. I think we might get another chance again in this level, but I wanted to showcase. I want to ride the barrel now. I want to ride it now. Right now, I want to ride the barrel now. At least, I mean, at this point, we get to see Espresso for real. Though, I don't know how we're gonna get the frickin' L. It's actually probably not worth it. But yeah, Espresso has a neat gimmick where she has high shoes, so the clip claps can't actually hurt her for walking. Unfortunately, she's practically useless in everything else. And actually, I always consider Espresso a girl, but I'm kind of wondering now if I'm actually misgendering or something. Yeah, just like that, she's not... Unless she's walking through them, she can still get hurt by the clip class. Which, I mean, kind of kills the whole fear that it's because of her shoes, because, I mean, she practically lands right on top of it. I just got done saying that I wasn't even sure if Espresso was a girl, and I'm already going back to the Cheryl 90 Kids mind frame that I had growing up. And I'm not even concerned about, like, just losing DK there. As far as I'm concerned, I get to go for the level quicker that way. Okay, apparently that upper path is for if you actually was actually a competent player and kept Espresso as long as you did. Now, if I recall... I think I actually need that barrel down here. Yep, and I just screwed it up, because I think you actually could get a redemption at riding our favorite birdie friend. And alas, I screwed it up. Keep my eyes open for a barrel. These barrels move a lot faster than I remember them ever moving. I gotta be frank. Alright. It's okay I didn't get that jump right because what am I saying? This is a level of a canyon. I could just go up it like this. I don't think there's anything that great up there, but I'll take it. And that just leads back. You know what? I feel like I missed so much in that level. I'm gonna see if I can go through it again, because we didn't get to ride a barrel. We didn't really get to showcase Espresso well. There's like so many fun things we could have done in this level, but I was a fool that didn't do anything of value. Doesn't it just look like the funnest thing ever? Yeah. Alas, I think I might have to... Well... I thought we had to dish the barrel, but apparently my incompetency actually worked in my favor for once. Actually, when we got DK again, we should swap back to him because he's so big and strong, and totally because I just don't want to dispose him on the first enemy that comes in my sight. Now, I swear that wasn't intentional. At least I can pull that off. Why did I think that would be a good idea? And actually, why am I even trying to get the DK letters? And actually... we might come back to that level later. I really thought it would be fun to showcase that area at the area back, but... it is what it is. I wonder if that's a reference to, like, Diddy. Oh, that's right, I guess Diddy doesn't crouch when he gets walked. They only programmed that for DK for some reason. They must have fixed it in the GBA version though, because I could have sworn I remember him Diddy Kong actually reacting the same way DK did. What was he even talking about? Just complaining about video games like usual, just like a typical Nintendo fan. A leap in fate is all it takes to find Linky and Barrel Canyon. Funky saying anyway, you already been in the island of Flash. Sure. Hey, can I borrow that? I mean, I'm going to a water level left. I've been to a water level, so Ramby wouldn't be that useful, but could I, like, borrow Ramby, like, the next time I see you for just one level? It'd probably be super cool and all. Because I didn't showcase in the first water level we had. The trick to swimming here is, like, every time you press A, you just, like, give yourself, like, a inch boost. So, if you really want to control your swimming without Nguyen, just tap real slowly and you got a lot more control over yourself. It's kind of something that's not so bad once you get the feel for it. But I guess you could say that about bad controls, so that's not exactly a good defense for good controls. And it kind of just, like, leads to the whole thing of why people don't like water levels. I don't think Donkey Kong Country does it bad, but, like, it's a weird control scheme that I probably only like because I grew up with it. Like, they didn't change this until Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I almost said Returns, but that's right, that game doesn't even have water levels. It's like, water is instant death because... Nope. Yeah, I remember these clams being annoying. Like, I don't even remember from the first level them being there, because I just remember them being just freaking all over the place in the second level. And actually, good old DK, you are the bigger ape of us all. Why don't you go in there in that field of sharks and do your awesome gorilla thing and totally not be a me shield. Alright, at least I got that checkpoint. What am I doing? No banana left behind, especially if I want to get 99 lives before the end of this. Eek. I could have sworn there probably is a secret area to get in Guan that I just overlooked. But as you can see, like, I'm doing okay even without him. I mean, I just lost DK, but I mean, here he is again. The king of the show. Which is the only reason why he's in the lead, and not the damage boost for annoying sections of this game level like that. I missed the case, though, yeah. There's definitely, like, some secret areas I could swim through that I overlooked. Okay. Just gotta take this carefully and we'll be fine. I rushed that a little bit, but hey, we were still fine. Oh dear, why did they throw the annoying stuff at the end and freaking got caught up on that stupid corner and complain. Throw John here, complain. Excuses. It's too early to go into that yet. You got to bet that you'll get through it. And you need to save the singing for the part where that song actually plays. Maybe instead we can come up with something that goes here, but I realize I can't do the fast pitch. The fast rhythm is not something I can do easily for some reason. Like, for some reason I struggle keeping up with the fast notes in that song, so I really didn't try at all. But hey, like, we're not even at an hour 30 minutes of the stream and we're already at the third boss. Diddy Kong is amazing for this boss because I can finally properly showcase the differences between the way the Kongs hold the barrels, DK over his head and Diddy right in front of his face. So I can pretty much just carefully, mind you, but ram into the B when it's yellow nevertheless. And I guess, like, in a similar sense, like, you could, like, use DK to, like, just carefully, like, Mario jump it if you're holding a barrel. But again, carefully is the key word there. And I mean, I just find doing it with Diddy much easier, which is the only reason I'm risking putting him in harm's way, because he's just so incredible at this job that no one else can do it but him. Huzzam! Boss defeated. No, just another chum on our way to Avengers. But speaking as chums, here's the difficulty spike. Gorilla Glaciers. I wouldn't even call it difficulty spikes, but they throw some pretty bad levels to start off with. Actually, I should have, if I was thinking more wisely, I would have actually went back a level, visit Candy, then hop with Funky's Flight and come back here. Cause, like, if there's a world that we need to save before doing, it's this one. Ooh, I screwed up. What's new though? Anyways, we'll take on this level of this world. We may not even get through all the world in one video, but I'm gonna try my darndest anyways. Either way, the cold gameplay, the cold heart of the developers of this gameplay, I should just say, begins after this. Take care.